Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I'm so excited I finally got this going. I've been meaning to do it for a while, but you know I'm a procrastinator, so it just didn't happen. But it's finally going. So, also I apologize. I do have a cold, so I sound gross and I feel gross and all the grossness is going on. And I was going to make you guys a really nice professional video, but then this happened, and so now this will be the video. And sorry about that, but hopefully it's good enough, and we'll start with the Q&As. You guys can get to know me better, and it'll be all uphill from there, hopefully. So I'm just gonna jump around a bit. I won't have time to do all of the questions, but I'll do as many as I can. Taniat, I don't know how to pronounce these URLs and names, but I'm trying my best, so I apologize if I do mispronounce it. Taniat88 says, where are you from? So I'm from Boston, Massachusetts, and I've been here my whole life, and I love it, and I'm going to be going to school in Boston too next year, so that's where I'm from. What are you studying and what's your major? Great question to go along with that. I am a senior in high school right now, so I'm not quite studying anything, but I will be studying English and psychology when I go to college next year. How long was or is your longest relationship? Complicated. That is a complicated question with a complicated answer. I've never been in a relationship with a girl, despite the fact that I am gay. I was in a very short, very strained, awkward relationship with a guy a couple years ago. Only lasted a couple months. It was just awkward for both of us, I think. He's a great guy. We talk now. Really, he's great. I love hanging out with him. I love having discussions with him, but clearly, being gay, a relationship with him was just not going to work out for me. And I didn't really know it at the time, but you know how complicated that whole thing can be. So, my single and longest relationship was a couple of months, kind of. And let's see, what else? Sorry. Sorry, I don't know, says, what have you always wanted and did you ever get it? I always wanted a tattoo, and I finally turned 18 this past weekend, and so I did get a tattoo. Sorry, I have paint on my hands because I was painting a mural today, but I did get a tattoo. It looks kind of warped from that angle. Can you even see it like this? There it is. It's a date, and I can't wait to get more tattoos. I want a lot. I wanted something simple for my first one, but now that I have it and it went well, I know I can get more, and I can't wait to go get them. I'm so excited. Next question. Anonymous says, who was the first person you came out to? The first person I came out to was, I guess you could say, my friend Amber, but she was the person who I talked to through all of the confusing stages where I was trying to figure out who I was, what my sexual orientation was, and so it was more of a discussion, and she kind of helped me find out for myself and discover that. The first person who I sat down and announced that fact about me and came out to was, aside from her, was my friend Jody. And yeah, it went really well. She was totally fine with it, and I was so nervous for no reason at all. So that would be the first person. Mad Hatter 5000 says, do you prefer original Alice in Wonderland or the Tim Burton version? I am obsessed with Alice in Wonderland, and this question actually gave me a good idea for a video. So rather than answer the question right now, but it is a great question, I'm going to do a whole video on it, reviewing the two movies and comparing them and just talking about Alice in Wonderland. So thank you for the suggestion. I will be doing a whole video on that for those of you who also like Alice in Wonderland. Isomorphic says, what is your biggest aspiration? How would you describe your style? What is your favorite book? What is your favorite season? Lots of questions there. Let's start with the easiest. My favorite season is autumn. I love autumn so much. I love the pumpkins and the apples and the changing leaf colors and the crispness in the air when you wake up in the morning, and all of the food and all of the smells and everything. I love it so much. My favorite book is Catcher in the Rye. I love that book so much, and I will be getting a tattoo with some sort of tribute to that book, but I don't know yet what it is. So if you have suggestions or quotes from the book that you really like, I'd love to hear them. How would you describe your style? Oh goodness, I'm not entirely sure. Sometimes it's verging on like homeless art student living in New York City type of style. Like I fell out of an art college and now live on the streets of New York. A little bit like that. Some people say a little bit hipster-ish. I really don't know. I'm so bad with describing style. But yeah, you can figure that out for yourself. You'll see in these videos. Anyway, and my biggest aspiration, I really would love to be an author and write a book. And also, I just want to help people and make people happy. Those are my aspirations. Unloved Cat says, if you could have the power to read other people's minds, would you? Yes, definitely. And I wouldn't use anything I find out against you. I would do it for my own sake to help me feel better about, I guess, what people think about me. I don't know. I would love to read other people's minds. That would be so cool. I just want a magic power in general. I'm very into that. I love it. Love it. Hey, we love the abuse says, I noticed that you have reblogged some tattoo pictures, so for your Q&A video, I was wondering if you have any tattoos or if there are any tattoos you would really like to get in the future. Another question that has too complicated of an answer. I'm going to make a video on the tattoos that I want and the tattoo that you guys have now seen that I have. I want a lot of tattoos. I love tattoos. And if you guys have tattoos, send me pictures. I'd love to see. I love tattoos. Next, Cassidy Corinne says, what would your perfect date be? Something adventurous. I love going on adventures and exploring and ending up in places that I never expected to be and just having fun and being spontaneous. Anonymous says, do you want a girlfriend? Kind of. I've really wanted a girlfriend a couple months ago, and I feel like I really would like a girlfriend in the future, but currently right now I'm in my final month of school, so it's like a transition for me from high school to college, and I feel like getting into a relationship at this time in my life would be probably pretty complicated, because everyone is just kind of moving into new directions. But I'm not close to the idea of a relationship, and definitely once I settle into college, I would love to pursue a relationship. Another Anon question, are you out to everyone? No, believe it or not, I'm very comfortable with my sexual orientation. I'm very open about it publicly, online here, with my friends, at school. It's not something I feel the need to announce to everybody, but if they have questions or they ask or it just comes up in conversation, I don't really care who you are. I'm comfortable sharing that fact about me because it's just part of who I am. If you were like, oh, you have, light brown hair. Yep, I do. I have light brown hair. You're gay. Yeah, I'm gay. It's just a fact about me. I don't put too much weight on it. But despite that, I'm not out to everybody. I do have a very conservative Italian Roman Catholic family. And so I'm not out to most of my family members. I will come out to them, but I would rather do that when I have a relationship and a reason to tell them, rather than start something when there's not, I guess, a real reason for it. But other than that, I'm out to everyone else. Notched Nightmares says, what got you into Tumblr? So I got into Tumblr because, again, my very close friend Amber had a Tumblr, and I was on hers all the time, and I was on other people scrolling through, and she finally convinced me to get one, so I finally made one. And then I have two questions that are similar. What would be my perfect day, and what would be my perfect summer? So my perfect day would definitely be camping. I love being in the woods and the mountains, smelling the fresh campfire in the morning. It's lovely. And then my perfect summer would probably be just traveling. I would love to travel. I have a serious case of wanderlust, and I would love to travel with my friends or with family. Yeah, I would just traveling. And then I think, last question, maybe, yes, the last question is, what does art represent to me? So art, this is from, sorry, I forgot to say the name, I'm so sorry. Sebastian J. What does art represent to you? To me, art is the ability to express yourself in a creative and free way. And I love art in all forms. I love the fine arts, writing as an art, music as an art, speaking as an art, any sort of creation. I love art. I think it's so important to express yourself and just, be who you are and say what you want to say and put your thoughts and creations into the world in whatever way that you would like. And so art is very important to me, and it represents freedom to express yourself. And that's all of the questions I'm going to do today. Sorry this video ran longer than I was expecting, but I'll always take more questions, lots of topics for new videos, and I can't wait to make more of these and to hear from you guys. Definitely leave comments, send things, whatever you want. I would love to just connect with you. I want to get to know as many of you as I can. I just love the connections that we make through Tumblr and through YouTube, so all of that is great. And I will see you later. Bye!